I'm unexpectedly live tonight, about an hour and a half later than normal, but I decided, you know what? I want to stream today, so I'm going to give it a try, even though I'm exhausted from my day. So, this is like 2 weeks late. We're finally going to start Strange Antiquities. I've been looking forward to this one since we've played Strange Horticulture. Like, was it over a year ago at this point? I don't remember. But this was something I've been looking forward to for a long time, and I've put it off like 2 weeks in a row, so let's finally start it. I'm excited to start it. Hi, Andrew. Welcome in. Happy Tuesday. You're getting ready for bed. You know, I really want to go to sleep myself. And it's only 5:30 p.m. here. And I feel like going to bed. But welcome in. I hope I can help lull you to sleep. So I'm assuming this is going to be similar to Strange Horticulture, where we're going to find all these different artifacts. I guess now antiquities, and solve different problems with them. So I'm excited. It's kind of like we're playing lots of point and click stuff. We have Brock going on now alongside this, so as a thaumaturge's apprentice, there is a lot to learn. Every object must be treated with care, and it is important to identify the harmful from the harmless, the potent from the mild. You need some rest for tomorrow. It's been a good day though. What's going on tomorrow? If you don't mind sharing. Hi Kermit, welcome in. It was only supposed to be a temporary arrangement when Eli left the shop. Strange antiquities in my hands. This sounds exactly like the first game. Probably only stopping by for a moment before I head to bed. That's fine. I did start like an hour and a half late today, so. Hi everybody. Hi and bye everybody. None of us knew that by then the pendulum was already swinging with a terrible certainty that could not be stopped. The ravens were an omen. The circling unkindness of black wings and cheerless cries that seemed, even then, to signal the start of a rising dread. Cheerless. That makes me think of Moira. Chances of really bad storms again, so I don't want to be sleepy and anxious. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Andrew. Yeah, I hope you get some sleep. Kitty. Kitty. Oh, they're heterochromic. Heterochromic? Oh, they're just gonna throw us in here? Okay. Iron, okay. A black gemstone. Cool to the touch. Interesting. Okay, so this is like... Every sound has become both louder and clearer. Ah. I have nothing to remark. Okay, interesting. So we can look at all this stuff. Do we still have... Okay, there's nothing in there. We can tag things. Dark blue-green gemstone. Thought at first it was bone, but it is in fact clay, painted to look like bone. Huh? Hard and somewhat rough, cool and smooth. Hi 1-4, welcome in. Thanks for a remark. Fills me with a sense of foreboding. Huh. Travish, have you played Mole? I have not played Mole. What is Mole? Oh, there's more. Oh wow, there's a lot of things. Okay. Have a growing fear deep within me, I cannot let it take hold. Okay. Oh, well, let's pet the kitty again. Let's pet the kitty. Oh. The Thaumaturge, Eli White. A collector and curator of powerful objects that to the untrained eye may appear dull and lifeless, but in the right hands, and armed with the right knowledge, can be a gateway to so much more. For Eli, the quest to unearth and understand each new object has been the driving force of his adult life. As owner of Strange Antiquities, Eli is a stern master. He knows firsthand what can happen if the right precautions are not taken. He doesn't tend to show much emotion, but he does have a more tender side, a side that is mostly reserved for the store's cat, Jupiter. Oh. Jupiter. A monstrous post-war drilling machine built to descend deep below the Slavic soil, fix failing systems, follow voices of the dead. Oh, interesting. Where you can survive whatever is sharing your coffin. Interesting. Horror with an emotional story. That sounds kind of like something I like. Harmonic, you little cutie. Huh. You know, Andrew is very cute, and after playing with Andrew on the mountain, I'm a little hooked on Andrew. You know, playing with him on the mountain. Ah, Jupiter. The thaumaturge's cat, or more accurately, Eli is Jupiter's thaumaturge. Thought of you when I was watching a streamer play a game. I'll look it up. That sounds really cool. Jupiter found strange antiquities, perhaps drawn to the curiosities within and made it his home. Eli was more than happy to accommodate him, but he learned early on that Jupiter was his own master. His business is his own, but it largely consists of regular naps, terrorizing rodents, and midnight explorations of Undermere and beyond. Oh, this is in the same place. Okay. I tend to win people over with my laugh. Your laugh is quite adorable, Andrew. I have to say. It's extremely adorable. Oh, you're talking. I didn't get to read it. Sorry. Index in the back. Okay. Thank you. If in doubt, study it carefully. Okay, sir. No circumstances you entered in locked doors, drawers, or cupboards, but I want to. Safest not to touch anything at all. Well. Okay, bye. I promise I won't destroy the shop. Okay. So this is... right, the same as the other game. Okay. Mole just came out, fresh game? Aha, okay. Interesting. Alright, so we have all of these. Good for him, happy pride. Oh my god. Some of these things look familiar. Okay, well, we don't have to look through every single thing for now, but we have it, so we can look at the contents and the index. Okay. Thomas. How many check-ins does New have? Okay. Fresh mountain air and a little white dog called Hamish. Would I refer some room for friends? For laughter among friends and shops with cats in them. Okay. Be so kind of looking for a replacement for my hunter's boon. Okay. Use right click on items to inspect them. Right. Okay, so let's look that up. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, New has a lot. Renofo, hi Renofo, welcome in. It's been a while, how are you doing? How are you doing today? Primitive item, they grant the power of the predator, enhancing perception and agility. They are made from trophies taken from slain beasts, with those from the deadliest predators being the most prized. They are simple items without embellishment. How do you doing? Welcome in. New hasn't stopped by yet today. New better not have more than 245 or I'll let him have it. Well, he did catch up a little bit while you were at the Ferality, so... Hi David, welcome in. How you doing? Okay, there's nothing here about that, so... Is that all the information in there? Just chilling before bed. Thank you for coming in here before bed. Okay, so... There's new. There, new has 249. New has stolen your lead? Oh, 1 of 4. Okay, yellowy brown. Smooth but with hard ridges. The sensation of power. Yeah, this has got to be it. I'm thinking. Yeah. I did have your stream open several times during virality. I was going to check in when it was calmer and you always ended before I could. Well, you don't blame me, 1 of 4. You can't put that on me. Blaming you and new? Wow. Did anyone claim first or second yet, by the way? You guys always forget that exists now. This is a tiger's tooth, a trophy from our predator. On closer inspection, it gives a sensation of power. Book content discovered, okay.
Come on, Fox! Let's kick some tail!
Oh, look, it was called Chaz New still. Okay, to be fair, my stream has been crashing a lot lately, so... Sorry if it's wrong. At least now it says 1 of 4. Yeah, when my mix it up has issues, it doesn't reset it properly, so
I guess I should be thankful.
Oh, Davian claimed Evan. Okay, hopefully after the stream ends tonight, it'll reset properly. So can we also like walk around town like we could in the old game? Maybe not yet. I'm sure we can. The new and new is the new Evan. Nights are drawing in again. Dark shadows hide dark deeds, or so my father always used to say. Seems like the shadows have grown darker since he passed 2 winters gone. Okay. A creeping dark is set up in my house. I'm told a shadow hold was drawn out. The shadow hold. Oshadic vessel is a container of any kind, sometimes a jar, a bottle, or some sort of box, can be used to contain an Oshadic spirit. The manifestation known as creeping dark, pulling it from the shadows like poison from a wound. They are decorated with an elaborate design called a shadow catcher. Okay, well that's pretty specific, so... Isn't that? Wait, what does it look like? Like that. So it's not that. No. Or is it that? No, it's not that, I don't think. These markings have been carved in. Right. Pungent. No, I don't think that's it. I might have played a demo for this or something like that. Though, is it the same? Maybe it is the same. It's like these 4 corners with lines and almost look like petals. Yeah, this looks similar. And it's a bottle. So let's try it. Yeah. A shadow hold. Great. Okay. Oh. Auto labeling options. Oh, right. I should be labeling these things. Oh, what's this? Oh. I know they said not to touch it. Oh, here. This is how you add it. Oh, you can even add an icon? Oh. Hunter's Boon. That's the other one. Kitty. I like how everything swings, like the shop is actually moving and not me. What's with all these ravens flying about Undermere today? I don't know. Not a good day to be the sort who believes in dark omens. A letter for you. Oh, thank you. We discovered some papers in a hidden desk drawer in the boatyard last night. Boatyard. Mr. Jones almost threw them in the fire pit, but I asked to take a look at them first. That man does like to burn things. They look old, maybe nothing of much use here, but I thought of you when I came across an entry on the shin. Charlie Withers. Charlie Withers. In the boatyard. Okay. So we have that. So does that mean... I guess we still can't explore, can we? Not yet. I want to go exploring. Ding. Stanley Hume. I want an Ossic ring. That's a pleasing word to hold on the tongue. Ossic ring. What is the hell is that? I like that there's a table of contents I can click through as well. Let's see. These somewhat macabre objects were originally made as offerings to the goddess Korchin, but the practice fell out of favor as belief waned. They are hard to come across now, but they are occasionally sought out for their ability to keep vermin at bay. Some say that they can hear Korchin's unearthly hiss when they hold an Ossic ring to their ear. Interesting. Hi, Phil. I'm an elder gay and antique in the gay community, and I'm eccentric and downright weird. I am a strange antiquity. Oh my gosh, you belong in my shop then, Phil. Welcome in. How are you doing tonight? Okay, we have to look for something that hisses. And I guess it has to look like a ring? Maybe it's this thing? Nothing to remark. Ah, here. A soft sound like a serpent's whisper emanates from within. Bone, yellowed white. Has some evil quality to it. I don't like to hold it. But this, it must be the hissing. Yeah. That's gotta be it. Yes. Macabre. Alright. I didn't even think about that too. Ossic ring. Edmund Bishop. Behavior of these ravens is disturbing to say the least. As a rule, they only come together to feed. Ravens are omnivores, carrion eaters mostly, but they'll take anything they can get their hand. Why are you telling me this, sir? Who are you? And they'll kill if necessary. I didn't plan on dropping in today, but there's something happening out there and I'd like to know what. Kitty. Kitty. A voice of Sardunos might help put me at ease, or it might do the opposite. Voice of Sardunos. Strange Antiquities. Oh, look at this little guy. The voice of Sarnunos is used to refer to any bronze torque that has certain imbued properties. Torque? With skill, such an item can be used to read the patterns of nature that are otherwise hidden to us. Sarnunos is a pagan god of the forest and nature, typically depicted as a man with the antlers of a stag, often wearing or holding a torque. Okay. Torque. This thing. This thing? I mean... that's gotta be it, right? It's the only torque we have in the shop. This is creepy over here in the corner there. Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's it. Cool. Okay. We're closed. Can we go shopping around? Hi, Mary. Welcome in. 14th Lord of Gleeson Castle is a man of wealth and privilege, like the 13 before him. He is a man who would be easy to despise, as his father was, but he is well loved by those who know him. Now retired, he was a professor of ancient languages at the University of Cumbria, but his real passion is birds. His students learn to divert particularly dense lectures on Latin declension by asking about local owl species or by quizzing the professor on increasingly exotic bird calls. Edmund was only too happy to oblige, spending hours recounting stories of adventures in Africa and New Zealand. How are you doing tonight, Mary? Okay, so we can end day. Cool. Got the cat. Time to shut up. Okay, well, I was wondering if there's anything else we can do, but I guess not. Not yet. The black mare thundered through the icy rain, shining wet in the silver moonlight. Her cloaked rider was exhausted, cold, and soaked to the bone. He knew he would not survive the night if he did not reach back. How's the weird old stuff? It's pretty cool so far. We literally just started. I started super late today, so I wasn't sure if I was going to even stream at all, so I was exhausted. Oh. Whoa. What am I doing? Thank you, Mary, for checking in. An escaped prisoner ran northwest. He hid me in the first building he came to. Okay. We have this as well. Yeah. What's this? Scored a couple of items in the cellar of the wine merchant next door. Oh. Okay. I'm glad you made it. I'm glad I did too. I was like... oh. I was so burned out today. All thaumic objects produce a field of sorts. Although invisible to the naked eye, they can be observed by placing an object over a thaumic lens. Okay. This. You can use shift to bring up a magnifying glass. Thank you. Oh. Ah, the explore option. Nice. And here's the map. Okay. So we have a few things. What's this? Oh. Okay. I don't know what this little tile is for. It probably is for this thing something? I don't know. Oh man. But yeah, I was super exhausted today. It was a lot. Okay. I think it's gonna be like that for every day for a long time too. So it's gonna be fun. Explore. Okay. Where are we? Strange. Oh, strange horticulture is here. Hey. We're at 29. Oh, we're here. Okay. So we have this one. Escape prisoner ran northwest. Is it from northwest from here? Or no? Is there a prison? Twinings, Market Square, Museum of History, the old jail. 10. Did I say hi yet? Hi Ketchup, welcome in. I don't think you did, but hi again if you did, and I missed you. So if they ran northwest, it would make sense that they're here. Ah, damn. Okay. That wasn't the right thing. Unless this is northwest. Yeah, here we go. Ketchupy. The dilapidated warehouse is dark and imposing, and the struggling flame of my lantern does little to pierce its depths. I slowly search through its contents with a sense of despair, wondering if I'm even in the right place at all. When suddenly and unexpectedly, I uncover something of value. More relieved than elated, I take the trinket back to the shop. Nice. Ooh. I have a migraine. Help me get better with chill stream. Oh no, migraines are terrible. Ketchup, I'm sorry. This stream will be very chill though, so hopefully it helps. Okay, now we have this. Papers in a desk drawer in the boatyard. Boat. The Mary Bell. Yeah, knock it off, migraine. The boatyard is 8. Okay. Here. Yeah, migraines are terrible. You'd buy one of everything from my shop? Oh, thank you. The yard has seen better days. A mess of broken and rotten timber covers most of the outdoor space that isn't taken up by upturned boats, slowly being claimed by the weeds. In the middle of all this, a man looks up from repairing a small rowing boat. You must be from Strange Antiquities, he says with a smile. He takes me into the dilapidated office where 2 metal buckets collect drips of brown water and a thin window pane rattles with every footstep. He pulls a sheaf, I like that word, sheaf, of brown papers out of a desk drawer and places them gently in my hands. Nice. Apparently as an afterthought and somewhat reluctantly, the man gives me something else as I'm leaving. I have no use for it, he says. Don't even know what it's for. Ooh. Another thing. I want the chubby deer. This one? Oh, or this one. This one. There's 2. We'll put them next to each other. They can be friends.
Hi.
Hi, Seishan. Welcome in. Okay, great. Let's see. So we did that one. This one is right. So I can put that one away, maybe, or just move it to the side. Oh yeah, I can put that away as well, can't I? It's checked off. Whatever. Okay, I've started a couple of items in the cellar of the wine merchant next door. The wine merchant next door? Here? The proprietor, Mrs. Cranmore, begrudgingly grants me access to the cellar when I explain that I'm from Strange Antiquities next door. Yes, we'll take the lot of them out of here, would you? I can't say no to Eli after all he's done for me, but I don't like the thought of those unnaturals in my cellar. Oh. Unnaturals. Potion. And a thingy. Great, okay. We're finding a lot of stuff. And then this is just a thingy, an FYI, so... can we put these away now that they're done? Yeah. Ketchup and his large unnaturals. Oh my god. Oh dear. Okay, good. We found lots of things. Pet the kitty. Pet the kitty. Undermere fizzing with fear over these ravens, the thaumaturge has left his apprentice in charge. Well, yeah. Maybe that's my migraine. Oh my god. Sorry, my dear, that was rude. Pay no attention to me. I'm an old lady who got out of the wrong side of the bed. Too much blood going to the larger naturals? Oh my god. These ravens have got under my skin is all. Please do let Eli know that I was looking for him next time you see him. Pass on my thanks for letting me borrow his copy of Hermetic Symbology. Ah. 3 branches of thaumaturgy. Each of these is split into 2 disciplines represented by the following symbols: Celestial, Selenic, and Dradic. Diurnal, Diurnic, and Noctic, and Individual. Mentic, what? Wixic? Imbuements. I hope that cured you. Mary, by the way, I watched that clip of you, your character in Tomodachi Life like so many times. It was hilarious. Calm, confusion, death, deception, fear, foresight. Fortune, hypnosis, insanity, life, paralysis, poison, protection, strength, truth, weakness, and wisdom. Wow, look at all. Okay, well, we'll obviously need to refer to this later at some point. There's all these things. Pretty cool. Wicca. Neat. Okay, cool. Let's put this on our bookshelf. I'm on the upswing for the first 30 minutes or so. I can't have a computer on and I vomit. Oh no. Ketchup, that's terrible. I feel paralyzed. I have no job, no partner, no friends, no prospects. Girl, I'm so sorry. I heard a horn shackle might be the answer. It's so funny. I'm also sort of scared of Gollum, and y'all know I'm definitely out there milking bear cock all the time. That was hilarious. Just Carter's reactions to the whole thing was the best, honestly. Carter's reactions to all of it was my favorite part, obviously. If y'all haven't watched that clip yet, ask Mary to share it with you. It is hilarious. Okay, let's see. Remember having that severe migraines too, but then I got old enough to not have them, I guess, or at least not as frequent. Oh, you grew out of your migraines. Yeah, migraines are terrible. Terrible, terrible. You were at a gas station in Indiana and got that text? My god. Wait, what am I looking for? Horn shackle, okay. Horn shackle. Oh. An example of an elaborate horn shackle. Used to bring about change in one's life, bestowing the ability to overcome personal demons. Devil's lettuce. That's what I do when I get migraines. I don't know. It does make me less nauseous. I'm so glad I don't get migraines. I'm very lucky, I think, though. In use, the horns are rubbed between one's fingers, causing them to become worn smooth over the years. They can be worn as pendants, but are more commonly totems of some kind. Okay. So they've got to have horns on them that have been rub-a-dub-dubbed. Maybe this? I can still get migraines, but not as often as the whole crying on the bathroom floor because of the pain. Oh my god. That's so terrible. It could be this, but no, the horns are rigid, so that's not it. Maybe it is this one. Hard. Oh, it's somewhat rough. No, that's not it either. You're real happy. I'm glad you don't get those anymore either. Maybe it's one of these as well? It could be one of these guys. This part feels smooth. Oh yeah, the horns are smooth, so maybe this is it. Wood. Rough and pitted. Nothing to remark. Okay, this could be it. The horn shackle. Pointy, thank you. Textured. It must. I have a feeling it's that. Yeah. Horn shackle. Okay. Horn shackle. I still don't quite understand, like in this game, like in the other game, like you have the plant and then you give it to them and yet you still have it somehow. I don't really understand that part. It's like, how do you still have it after you've given it to them? Or maybe you have multiple of the same thing, I don't know. Do I have a backstock of Antiquities? Hello, Mr. Mailman. You give them like a pluckings? A pluckings? You take a piece of it further. Yeah, the plant one, that makes sense, but this one not so much, right? Like, what do I do? Chip off a piece of the thing and be like, here, you can have a piece of my horn shackle, but you can't buy the whole thing. But yeah, the plant one for sure, it does make sense. Because you can give them a cutting or something, right? Just be like, here you go. Or a seed. I don't know. Good day. You might be interested to hear that my plow returned a strange-looking object yesterday. Come to the farm and it's yours for the right price, of course. John Royce. Cutting, yes. Kitty. Pluckings? Our paths crossed late last night on Princess Street. We shared a moment before he slunk off into the dark. An important business, no doubt. Such a cute kitty. Hello, kitty. Visiting my grandmother later, I wanted to bring her something. Something from my shop? Okay. She lives all alone on the edge of town on Chanbuk Road, and I don't always manage to get out there as often as I'd like. I like pluckings? Is that what you call when you pluck out your eyebrows? Are those pluckings? What you're pulling out? Maybe a moon heart would bring her some comfort. A moon heart? Oh, do I not even have that page? Huh? Oh, I don't. Okay. Comfort maybe? Moonheart would bring her some comfort. Moonheart? Oh, here, Moonheart. Selenetic totem. Oh. It's called a moon heart, I see. These carved totems, more commonly known as moon hearts, can be imbued with a sentiment or a feeling, such as love or joy, and then held tightly to recall the same feeling. They sometimes feature crescent shapes associated with both the Selenic and Noctic disciplines. Indeed, the form of the item itself will often have a connection to either the moon or the night. Okay. Well, we can look up these things. Selenic or Noctic. In here. There is no index though, so. Yeah, there's the, well, obviously that's the moon, right? Or is there a symbol for night as well? Somewhere? Oh, shit. This kind of game is like so perfect for me, especially after a long day of work. There's darkness, the upside down triangles. Okay, there's a symbol for urine. Fantastic. We'll just put that over Hugo's name. What else am I looking for? Silver. There's nothing for night, is there? Death, foresight, fortune, deception, calm. Oh, here, Selenic. It's this, of the moon. The right side triangle with a big circle on the bottom, little circle on the top. Okay. I'm glad somebody heard me. Okay. So, a totem with that kind of symbol. No? Nope. Some really cool stuff though, but nothing on this side looks like. This is creepy, whatever this is. Or symbol of the moon. I just realized I have this eye thing looks at me. Oh, here's a moon here. You, I suspect. Rough and gnarled. What is this though? Okay, let's read about this again. They sometimes feature crescent shapes, and there's a tree here as well. Associated with both the Selenic and Noctic disciplines, the form of the item itself will often have connection to either the moon or the night. That's the only thing here that has anything of a moon on it. That I have at least. Yeah, I'll try it. Oh, it's not. Okay. It wasn't that. Do I not have it yet, maybe? Let's see. Let's go to the farm. Greyrick Farm. I like how I just leave her waiting at the window and I just tramp off to the farm. The scent of damp hay lingers in the air as crows pick at the muddy ground beneath weathered stone barns. The farmer lifts his gaze briefly, offering little more than a nod before turning back to his work. I don't think I'll find anything useful here, really. Maybe it's not that farm? Is there more than one farm? Oh, Royston Farm. John grins as I struggle to hide my obvious interest in the item he shows me. Any hope that he might not be fully aware of its value quickly evaporates, and after lengthy negotiation I reluctantly hand over the amount he originally asked for. I don't have gold, so... Okay, but I don't think this is what she's looking for either. But I don't have any other hints. So we must have enough information to deal with it. I'm overcome by a warm, loving emotion. It could be this one. It is an owl, which has to do with the night, so I didn't think it would be that. Oh yeah, this doesn't cause any kind of feeling at all. Let's try that one, maybe? Yeah, there we go. Owl is associated with the night. Bears a concealed crescent shape. It does. Using the closer inspect tool tells me it imparts a feeling of joy. Right. Where's the concealed crescent? Oh, it's the ears on the owl. I see. That was stinky. Alright, game. I see you. I see you. A friend of mine, or former friend I should say, has been stealing jewelry from me. Okay. Daisy Winters. 3 necklaces have gone missing over the past few weeks, including one that was a gift from my late grandmother. Do you have a suitable pendant that I could leave lying out for her to find that will teach her a lesson and make sure it never happens again? Wow. Should we give her something that will be like, you know, be careful what you wish for? There are no wrong actions, but my decision will no doubt affect the events in motion outside my shop. You know, I could be one of those mischievous wish granters and be like, oh yeah, sure, here, this will teach her a lesson. And then just outright kills her or something. Be careful what you wish for, lady. Okay, binding seed or a Leah? Binding seed. These items are made of 2 distinct materials representing the mentic and the wixic, the mind and the body. The winding path, the mind, is described by a spiral encompassing the body, the seed. A binding seed is a form of punishment that amplifies feelings of guilt and shame. Okay, well that seems, you know, that seems logical. What is that other item though? I'm very curious. That's not an L, is it? Oh, is that a Z? Is that a Z? Here. Worrying about the neck to place them closer to the heart, these innocent-looking items instill a sense of fear and paranoia. They can be difficult to remove. Zias are made of any single material except wood or clay. They typically have no symbol or other writings upon their surface. I feel like that's not the right one to use here, but definitely the binding seed is probably the right answer, quote-unquote. So it has to be made of 2 materials, and it has to have like a spiral with something in the center. And it's a pendant. That's probably not it. This one might be it. Because it has wood and then it's stone. And it does have the spiral surrounding something else. Rough and gnarled, cool and smooth. Nothing to remark. I don't like how this makes me feel. Okay. Could be that one. This is creepy. Nothing to remark though. Really. Strong sense of being watched. Smooth. I want to say it's this one. Yeah. I think that's the binding seed. Oh, I never labeled that, did I? That was the selenic total. Yeah, I think it's this one. Yeah, binding seed. Cool. I like how the cat gets startled. Emmett's burrows. They found a man just now in that house where all them ravens were. All them ravens? I wish I hadn't seen it, but I did. He was sheet white, but it was his eyes that are going to give me nightmares. All black they were. It was like he weren't there anymore. I don't need to wait around for another sign. I'm taking my family to Sedberg, and I'll be taking a libula to see us safely through. What is a libula? Libula. Libulae are purported to offer reassurance in times of upheaval and change, but they are not held in high regard by most scholars of the occult. That being said, an imbuement of wisdom shows that a libula is not merely decorative. There is power in symbology. Okay, let's look at wisdom. Wisdom. I saw that somewhere. Wisdom. Like a little, I don't know. What do you call that? Crab claw. Not lobster claw. Crab claw. Let's see. That has one. That has wisdom. This thing is creepy in the corner over there. A part of me wants to hang all like my pendants next to each other. There's a bunch of stuff locked in there. I still don't know what this is. It looks like something needs to go in there. And why is this mask down here? This seems like the most likely suspect. Yeah. The item bears a symbol of wisdom. I like that it explains it as well. Close. Nice. A labula. Labula. Sounds vaginal, right? A deep pain radiated down the side of the rider's head where he had sliced himself with a diverging hook, and his thoughts were scattered and torn. He could not see out his left eye. What's this? What is that? Wait, that's all you get? Okay. Well, let's have a look. Is that the blade of a key? Hi, Jack. Welcome in. Is that a key blade? Oh, I bet this refers to something on the map. Yeah, that's got to be it. So we're looking for something like this. Is it going to be the right way, though? Or is it going to be like... Oops. Oh, I can't turn this, so... Jacques. It is Jacques, everyone.
Journal.
Exactly. Where is this? It's got to be here somewhere. Okay, I don't think it's on this side of the map. It's got to be somewhere over here. This one, Jack? Is this the one you're looking at? This kind of looks like it to me, except it's turned to the side. Okay. Yeah. Good job, Jack. There's a narrow gap between the two houses and I spy a small wooden chest wedged firmly inside. Slowly I manage to work it loose, and when it finally comes free, it shoots out onto the hard ground and snaps open, revealing its long hidden treasures. Yay. We got a potion, and we got another pendant. Okay. Part of me kind of wants to organize, but it's not like super necessary, but at the same time, I kind of like to be organized. Do we have another potion somewhere? Yeah, this one. Just another potion. This is not a potion, even though it looks like one. I muted in time. Okay. This thing looks so creepy in the corner here. Good afternoon, morning. I'm sorry, I'm a little distracted. Francesca Robertson, a doctor of sorts, okay? You have scratches on your face. I assume you heard about Mr. Hungerford. It seems to be the talk of the town already. I'm used to dealing with maladies of an occult nature, but black eyes are certainly unusual. I've heard of something like this before, but I don't see how it could be the same thing. Either way, I'm hopeful that Evocant will have some effect. Okay. Let's see what that is. These stone items weigh the same as a man's heart, according to popular myth. The truth is a little less dramatic, but the weight of these items is nevertheless important, and should not stray more than a hair from precisely 1 pound. They are placed on the chests of those in a coma to draw them out. We do have weights here. Here. But it could be anything. Does it? What did it say? Stone items. Okay, it's a stone item. Stone items. It could be a lot of these things, you know? Red paint or perhaps blood. Hard and cool. Okay. I don't think that would be it, but... Oh, there's another thing down here with the moon symbol. Oh, it is about £1, though. That's not it, for sure. This is like floating. I don't know how you could even weigh something like that. Okay, that's too light. I can move the scale. Okay, great. That thing is creepy. That has a moon symbol on it in any case. Bronze? Nope. This is stone as well. But it has a bunch of fancy stuff on it. I don't think this would be it. Maybe we can try and weigh it. Let's see. Not too heavy. Alright. I want to guess it is this guy. It's really the only thing that fits the bill. Yeah, it is stone. Okay. Oh. Yeah, nice. Cool. That's a little scary. Yeah, Janal is here, Mary. Janal.
Journal.
Had a quiet chat with Edmund Bishop and the guilty Ram last night. He's always got an interesting story to tell, but last night he was different. Can tell he's worried, which has got me worried too. I know it's not much, but I like a shield charm all the same. A shield charm? Oh. Generic charms of protection have little to offer the skilled thaumaturge, but can have some small effect. An Oshadic spirit or a wandering shroud will not abide them, for example. Such charms make use of the art of symbology, an ancient and some would say primitive component of thaumaturgy. It can be made from a variety of materials, though rarely precious metals. That's not very helpful. Maybe we can look for the symbol of protection, though? If there is something like that. No, nothing really there. Oh no, here, protection. Thank you, Jack. Wadio. 2 squares next to each other. Alright. So, where do we find that? Here. Hard and somewhat rough. Rough fabric. Engraved detailing. Hard and cool. Okay. That's gotta be it. Yeah. should try. Let's see. Something I wanted to show you, Hugh Langston. I didn't like the look of it, so I left it where I found it. What if it's cursed? Okay. It was hanging behind an old shed, all overgrown with ivy. Hmm. Yes, please. What is this? Oh my god, okay. That must be... church? Graveyard? Maybe church. High Green Church. Oh, there's Undermere Church as well, though. There's also a convent. But it's next to a lake. And it's a tiny little building. Is that a lake? Could be here. This actually looks like it right here. Is it though? No, maybe not. No? Maybe so. Yeah, this has got to be it. The shed is actually a wooden summer house that looks out over the pond, but it's clear that it hasn't been used in some time. Thick brambles claw their way up and over one side of the structure, and ivy covers the rest in a mottled green cloak. I find what I'm looking for to the rear. Parts of the ivy have been torn away recently, revealing an amulet hanging from a rusted nail. Something else catches my eye as I reach for it, and I notice that there is another pendant hanging next to it, almost completely hidden by the ivy. Two things? Cool. Eli's picked a bad time to leave Undermere, Verona. I've come from the Hungerford house where I've been helping Dr. Robertson and looking for any clues about what happened there. You're still talking about that same guy? Jacques. There wasn't much to go on. I did find a shattered Oshotic vessel, but whatever did this was no creeping dark. There was a strange black stain on the flagstone floor that I didn't like the look of. Black stain. And the ravens, very unusual, but at least they seem to have dispersed. I don't know what to make of it. I'm going to make a trip to Gleeson Castle to see if Edmund Bishop can shed any light on their behavior. First, I would like a vestiger, whatever this is. We don't want it spreading. Okay. A vestiger. I thought there was a Jacques soundbite thing. I mean, technically Journal is the Jacques soundbite. But that's completely unrelated to you, Jack. It's just, they just happen to have a name that's very close to yours. A vestiger can be used to prevent the spread of disease and pestilence. Among other oddities, flames burn pale blue in their presence. Oh. We do have candles. We do have candles. But is that the only hint, though? Spread of disease and pestilence. Maybe there's a symbol on it as well? I didn't actually hear that one when it played. I just meant I thought Mary typed a real one for a second. Yeah, that one. Okay. Mary essentially came up with the command, basically. Okay. Is there something for a disease somewhere?
Journal.
You never know about me. Maybe not anything for disease here.
Urinal.
You know, it doesn't quite sound the same anymore, Mary, now that we have the real thing. Now that we have the actual sound clip, it doesn't sound the same. Oh, Jack, so it's a long story. So there was a character from the... Was it the last Nancy Drew game we played? I forget. But there was a character with a terrible French accent. And his name was Jacques. And Mary just got a kick out of the way that he said journal. So... Journal. So I made it into a command. And the reason it's called journal is because that's how we got my text-to-speech guy to sound almost like it's saying it the way that he did. But I actually grabbed his voice clip from the game, so... Yeah. So, but the character's name is Jacques, like the French Jacques, but... Yeah. So that's the roundabout explanation for why you're associated with that command. Thank you, Mary. Shocking reveal, right? I know. Okay. Well, if we can find something that makes the candles burn blue. I'm gonna assume. Thank you, Jack. But we could test a lot of these things, though. Oh no. Oh no, we know what this is. Oh shoot, what is that again? Evocant. That's an evocant, I believe. No, or is it the libula? Libula? Is it the libula? I haven't been labeling it. Wait, let's look at this again. I'm now distracted. Wisdom. Okay, that's the... Okay. So what? Will make a candle burn blue. I tested all of those already. Or maybe, am I going about this the right way? Oh. Aha, here it is. That's a cool one. Using candle, I'm able to confirm that flames burn blue, right. Cool. Vestiger. Oh, and we closed. Okay, I feel like I forgot to label something, which is bothering me. I think it was the evocant that I forgot to label. Yeah, it's the heart thing. It's this. Oh no, I did. Never mind. Cool. 2 days earlier, the writer and his fellow adventurer were deep underground, exploring the tunnels below the Kirkhead Tower, when they made a discovery. Their elation at their find would soon turn to horror. Okay, this is like an actual key. That's a keyblade. After a disagreement between two houses, I was buried behind lock and key. Lock and key? Disagreement between two houses. I was buried behind lock and key. Oh, there's Lock House. Uh-huh. Lockhouse is 7. Here. What does that mean though, lock and key? Oh, Keystone Manor. Ah. So, here maybe? Yeah, nice. Have you written in your journal lately? Your journal. A large flat slab of granite marks the otherwise empty field. It bears an inscription. On this spot in the year 1813, Arthur Key did shoot and kill the beloved horse of Wellington Lock. Killed a horse. Buried at the foot of the slab, I find an unlocked chest containing a handful of legal documents, as well as a pistol, another item that catches my attention. Ooh. Black and pink is a very nice color combination, by the way. I don't know what this is, but I would wear that around my neck. Unless it provides some kind of horrible curse. Well, the shop is still standing. Indeed it is. That's something. Say what you will about Undermere, but this town is never quiet for me. Leave for a few days and suddenly everyone's talking about ravens and curses. I'm going to need to find Verona to get up to speed on what's going on. Okay. At least I didn't come away from Ravenglass empty-handed. I can always rely on Quiet Susan to unearth an interesting trinket or two. Quiet Susan? Okay. Oh, look, yo. It's a little pot. Just a little pot. Kitty. I am not a good person. I'm pushing away the only people I care about. Okay, help me do better, please. I have to change, but I don't know how. What do you have that can help me banish my inner demons and make the changes stick this time? Wait, she's wearing that thing. She's wearing this thing, the binding seed. Oh, she's the one. She's the one. She's the one that the other lady was like, I'm gonna give her this to make her feel terrible about what she's done. Wait, but you don't know what you want. Help me banish my inner demons and make the changes stick. Was it something we've identified already? Oh yeah, the Horn Shackle. Bestowing the ability to overcome personal demons, right. Here, you can have the goat. Have fun with that, even though the item you're wearing on your neck is also what cursed you, so have fun with that as well. Oh, here's Francesca Robertson. Growing up, Francesca's father was her hero. When he died suddenly and tragically in a mysterious incident, nobody seemed able or willing to give her the answers she demanded, and she grew tired of being fed the same stories that she knew could not be true. As she entered adulthood, she learned how to find things out for herself, and what she learned opened her mind to a world she hadn't known existed. A world of occult maladies and dark articles. She learned about Tormund's paralysis, Hobbs' fear, and the Sapphire Curse, and she learned that these maladies could be cured. She does have a scar on her face, I wonder what that's about. Okay. Oh, and there she is. The advocate didn't snap Mr. Hungerford out of it, unfortunately. Ooh. Okay. Seems to be searching for something. I'm beginning to suspect this is beyond my skill set, but I'm not willing to give up so easily. I'm going to need a sleep vessel to get me through this week. A sleep vessel. Okay. What does that look like? The 6 points of a sleep vessel are said to represent the 6 stomach disciplines, okay? They help people to stay awake beyond any natural limits by storing their fatigue. Over time and repeated use, they become more and more difficult to handle, as though the undreamed nightmares within are beginning to seep out. Wow, that's cool. Okay, 6 points. This one has 6 points. A sense of crackling energy flickers in the depths of my mind. Okay. Made of bronze. It does have protections. What is that symbol in the middle? Oh, insanity. Interesting. That might not be it then, right? Protection from insanity? Although, I don't have anything else with 6 points. I have this, though. This is another thing. It's not rust, it's blood. Okay. Iron gray metal flecked with dark red. The substance flakes off and leaves a mark on my fingertips. Raised detailing. Okay. It has an energy about it. This also has 6 points. What is this symbol here? Don't really see it anywhere. That rain sound outside is so nice. It does have, I think it has that eyeball and that foresight. Oh no, it's not an eyeball, it's just a diamond. And a circle and like lines coming out of it. What does it say again? 6 points. So let the undreamed nightmares begin to sleep out. Okay. It's either that one or it's this other one here. But not sure. Yeah, I think that symbol is insanity in the middle. Yeah, insanity. I could try. Let's see. Oh, it's not. Okay. It's not. Well, the only other one I can think of then is this one. That's creepy looking though. Oh, it's not. Oh shit. Uh-oh. Wait. Which one is it then? It's that one. Mary. Wait, what could it be then? And I must have it because there's nothing I can explore right now. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna ask for a hint. Looking for I know. Perception to narrow down my search. If any of my 6 pointed items feel difficult to handle, I know I'm on the right track. Well... yeah. Oh shit, and that's the last one. Okay. Hmm. I mean... hmm. I did look at this mask. Sense of foreboding. No. Huh. This is the first one that's like stumped me. Oh. This is something I didn't even think was something. Oh, hold on. Why are those down there? This could be it. This is 6 points. Yeah. Darkness to it as if it holds untold fears inside. Somewhat painful. Okay. Yeah, this has got to be it then, hopefully. There we go. You don't have that one? Wait, what are you talking about? Oh, you're ordering food? What kind of food are you ordering? Sleep vessel. Are you responding to Mary? Okay. Some Thai fried rice? That sounds good. Many years ago, I owned a silent breath, but it was already old when I inherited it, and its power died soon after. Okay. Althea O'Shea. You don't have what? It's about time I replaced it. A silent breath. I'm hungry and it's midnight and I cannot be bothered to cook right now. I mean, fair. There are those that consider the White Heart a prize to be claimed, but there is no glory to be had from killing such a noble guardian of the forest. A silent breath contains a small token taken from a living white stag. While the stag lives, the item will retain its power, allowing the bearer to sense danger before it arrives. Oh. Okay. Don't think it's this. Yeah, that has nothing, like... Could it be... Oh yeah, I can't forget I have this thing in here. This creepy thing. Have a strong sense of being watched, okay. Bronze. Y'all doing okay over there today, Jack? Big news from your neck of the woods? Oh, I didn't realize something was going on again. I was immersed in work all day long today. I could not breathe again at all. You've been at work sleeping all day though? Oh man. I was just completely overwhelmed today. Sense danger before it arrives. Okay. Fossilized creature of some sort. No, that can't be it. It has a token of the slain thing. Green porcelain. It smells like a rotten egg. Oh, great. Clay. All right. I should put this out as well. I don't know why I have it down there. Okay. Smells excellent. Excellent. A small token taken from a living white stag. Hmm. What could it be? Sounds are muffled in its presence. Interesting. What's this? Pearlescent blue glass. It's very pretty. Silver. Orange gemstone. What is it, I wonder? Made of clay as well, so this is not it either. I don't know. Let's look at the hint. That could have come from, yes, I know, thank you. A white hair could have come from a white stag. A white hair? Oh. This. I didn't even think to look at this potion. Filled with blue liquid. Okay, yeah, there's a white hair inside. Yeah. Silver. That's it. Silent breath. I was like, what was that? What was that again? I totally forgot immediately. Hello, Rufus Shelley. I've always wanted to try a Daedalus link. I have personal interest in the Celestial branch, so I'm not completely new to such things, nor am I ignorant of the risks. Okay. I need to take care of some roof repairs, and this would seem the safest way to approach it. Alright. Daedalus link? Gonna watch some files. Have a good night, friends. Okay, Jack, have a good night. Thank you for stopping in. Enjoy your files. Some X files? Okay. I wasn't sure what type of files, but you know, the X files are good files. A dataless link is a powerful object capable of producing levitation field. The field is extremely fragile, however, so it would be prudent not to take risks. These items are surprisingly lightweight. Their designs vary, but they might point to some facet of flight, a feather, or the wings of a bird or insect, for example. Okay. Surprisingly light in weight. Well, it can't be that stinky thing. We do have this little bird thing here. But oh, it is very light. It barely moves the scale there. Okay. We don't really have anything else that conjures like bird to me. I'll try it. Yeah. Daedalus Link. Cool. I should just have an auto label for me. Edmund Bishop. Yes, the Ravens are back, I see. Are they? Looks like it's going to be worse this time. After speaking to Verona, I'm come to extend an open invitation to visit Gleeston Castle. Okay. My family has lived there for generations, and I know there are artifacts that would be of use to you, gathering dust in hidden corners. Alright, let's go. All I ask is that you stay out of the South Tower and the master bedroom. Okay. And run anything you find by me first, of course. Alright. Well, let's go. Oh. Walk past the main staircase, turn left, follow that corridor down to the end and go through the door to the left. There's a small plinth in the corner of that room with an item in it that you are welcome to. I never did like it anyway. Okay. Walk past the main staircase and turn left. Follow that corridor down to the end and go through the door on the left. Okay. The plinth is not hard to spot in the corner of the room next to a small writing desk. A glass jar houses the object mentioned in Edmund's note. As I gather the item and turn to leave, my eye is drawn to a green book on the desk. The author's name is of particular interest. I pick it up and find Edmund on my way out, who encourages me to take it with me. I try to insist on paying for it at least, but he won't entertain the idea. Gemstones. Ooh. Lots of books in this game. So what does this book have for us? Oh, okay. I love gemstones, by the way. They're pretty. I love stones. Aquamarine, bloodstone. Iolite, jade. Okay. Obviously, we're going to need this as well. Kyanite, malachite, moonstone, obsidian, onyx, and topaz. Vivianite. Okay. Let's do maybe one more day. I know it's only been like a couple hours, but I'm like tired after my day. I'm glad I got to stream it all, honestly. At the end of a long passageway, after days spent clearing away dangerous rock falls, the duo came upon a chamber. In it, they found a small, hidden stone tomb, too small to contain human remains. Oh, tiny little thing. What is that? Don't tell me we have to use that to locate our thing. That's wild. Okay. We can't rotate this, can we? Use buttons on the left to change maps. Oh. Oh. It could be this room, this place then, as well. There is this room here that fits it perfectly. Yeah. A portrait of some dead lord eyes me suspiciously as I enter the room and start absent-mindedly opening drawers. The room is cold and austere, and I'm about to leave when I spot a crate under the chest of drawers. This could be something. Cool. Ooh, pretty. My shop is starting to fill up. It's the mailman. Have a nice time with fries. Why did I read watch some fries? Oh my gosh. Watch some fries. The triangle has intrigued me ever since I first heard about it as a young boy. What caused the pine trees to grow like that? Did someone plant them? I know you'll at least have heard of it, but did you know this? I calculated the exact center point and there's a small clearing there. It can't be a coincidence. What's more, there's a certain energy about it, not entirely welcoming. I wonder if you might take a look yourself. Pine trees. Oh, here? As I approach the center of the curious triangular copse at the heart of Heathwood, that's not a word I use at all, copse, I come across a clearing. A tree that has been split in two stands in the center. Sunlight breaks through and I take a deep breath of cleansing pine earth. Almost immediately I'm struck by a sense of ominous power, and my intuition tells me that there's something unusual here at the heart of the wood. I examine the broken tree and notice some strange markings carved into the trunk. Heart beating faster, I spot something else embedded in the wood. 3 pendants arranged in a triangle shape. Oh shit. Did I mean to ring the bell? Okay. We got more stuff. Oh my gosh. Gotta move these plants. It does feel like I have a nice little relic shop. Many years since I performed the rite of the red knives, but I can still remember every step. I'll do it one more time before I die if I could only get my hands on an Orford Spire. What is that? I tried that place in Arnside and they sent me here. Orford Spire? An Orford Spire is fully submerged in goat's blood for 9 days and 9 nights. When performed correctly, the rite is said to impart vitality and clarity of thought, although perhaps not for the goat. Oh, okay. I see 2 little... I wonder if it's this bloody thing over here that I have. It has an energy about it. It could be this, because it's the only thing I have that's like... raised detailing. Iron. Yeah. That's gotta be it. Yes. Orford Spire. Yes. Orford Spire. Okay, cool. I need to go away for a few days again. The Order of the Black Veil will have the information I'm looking for. Okay. Bye. They seek to understand the world beyond death, drinking an elixir that sinks them into a deep trance. Pet the cat. Pet the cat. If I'm right, they may be able to shed some light on these events. Okay. The only problem is I burned that bridge long ago. Well. Could you hand me that Guise of Lillian? It won't be the first time I've ever used one to get around their hatred of me. Guise of Lillian. Why don't you grab it yourself, dude? You're the expert, right? Fossils, okay. These items can allow the bearer to pass unrecognized. If used for any length of time, the wielder can begin to lose their sense of self. The remains of bygone creatures have been used in thaumaturgy for centuries, from petrified teeth and bones to trilobites, ammonites, and devil's toenails. A Geist of Lillian is one such item that makes use of this ancient source. Well, I have this right here. It has something in it. Yeah. I notice a slight out-of-body feeling like my hands belong to somebody else. Yeah, this has got to be it. Hard and rigid. Appears to be a fossilized creature. Yeah, that one is easy. Geist of Lillian. What an interesting name for a relic. Geist of Lillian. Rebecca Rose. Hello. Oh, is that a cat? Indeed. My eyes have completely gone now, but it's good to know I still have my cat senses. Aw. Yeah, it's a kitty. I do hope I'm in the right place. My daughter told me about a shop that specializes in unusual. I do have quite a bit of unusual things here, ma'am. My life's joy has always been painting. Without that in my life, I'm afraid I'm a bit of a loss. Aw. I know that I will never see you again, but is there anything in your collection that might help me paint again? I feel a little foolish for asking. It seems such a small thing, but to me it means everything. Ares Remnant or Spirit Eye? Let's see, what does an Ares Remnant do? Induce a form of synesthesia where colors and tones, light and shadow can be felt through touch. They are sometimes used by those who work in low light conditions such as miners. The gemstones in an Ares Remnant are arranged in the shape of the constellation that shares its name. That sounds like it could work. What is the Spirit Eye? The six. Oh, here. There are some who stay away from spirit eyes, believing them to be a window into a world that should not be seen, and others who deride their fear as nothing more than superstition. It is not clear exactly what they do show. Another layer beneath the visible world, perhaps. A layer that requires something more than the traditional senses to experience. No. This does not sound like what we want that lady to have. Let's give her the other thing. What was it? The Ares Remnant. I mean, it would be amusing to give her the other thing, but I don't know. She might become crazy. Okay, gemstones are arranged in the shape of the constellation, so like a thing like that. Okay. I do like that there's different options, but I try to like give them what they're asking for most of the time. There was that one guy from Strange Horticulture though that I wish I had given him the wrong stuff on purpose because he was a jerk. Do we have an Ares Remnant? It would be something with a series of gemstones, but... well, it could be this. Rough. A dark purple gemstone, slate. Because this is kind of arranged in that formation, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Yeah. Ares Remnant. God, I like that fancy R. Clarence Hawker. Those ravens have done for 3 more poor buggers. 2 of them up at Calgarth and another fellow a fisherman. People are getting a bit panicky around here. Nothing natural about folk turning up with eyes all black like that. And now this fog too. With the nights drawing in and me working late, I refuse to walk down Holbrook Road without so much as a lantern. Uh-huh. I had something nice and bright in mind. Sunbond. A sunbond. A small and lightweight, designed to be carried discreetly and made of non-precious metal of some kind, housing a gemstone of light. They carry the warmth and light of the sun, a brightness that can pierce the darkest gloom. Okay. A gemstone of light. We do have the gemstone book now. Sunstone, fire and light, heat and life. This could be it, the amber. Let's see if there's anything else more specific. Stone of fire and fury. I do like obsidian, actually. Noctic. Yeah, it looks like it's... We're looking for something with amber in it. This has amber in it. An orange gemstone. Feels a little warmer than I would expect, right? I think that's it. Because that's the only thing we have that has amber in it, I believe. Oh, this has it. Is this amber? No, this is not amber, is it? And another orange gemstone. Okay. Polished. Warm as well. Sounds are... Oh, this one is sounds are muffled. Okay, that's not what it is. I think it's the other one then. Yeah, none of this has amber. It's gotta be this one. Heart feels lighter. Okay, no, that's already not. It's gotta be this guy. Sunbond. I just like the simple like deduction you have to do in this game. It's very fun for me. Oh, who's this? Bend your ears to the trees. Hold your palm out to the wind. Okay, Audrey. The ravens can feel it. Can you? Something is stirring. I will need a Holden Grim in the coming days. Okay. Alright. Red Riding Hood, do you have your little red cloak on? Holden Grim. Holden Grim. Oops. No. These earring creations are worn by priests of Holgar in various rituals relating to death and the afterlife. The sacrament to ask for his protection, Wolfsong's truth to seek his judgment, path of the warrior to help the dead find their way. What? Protection, truth, and warrior. That's a lot of blah blah blah. I wonder if we're looking for something with symbols or gemstones, possibly. Let's see. Yeah. So it has like multiple things, and it's eerie apparently. Wolfsong's truth to seek his judgment, path of the warrior. Are those symbols I can look for? Truth. Protection, truth, and path of the warrior. We know what protection looks like as well. No. Maybe strength as well. We have something with all of those symbols, though. Do we? Do we? This is a bunch of stuff on here, but... that just has a gemstone. Sense of foreboding. It's not that. I'm actually not too sure on this one. Let's get a hint. Looking for an eerie item. Well, this eyeball is eerie, but... the sketch shows a priest with their back to me, but if they're wearing a Holgen Grim, perhaps there's a clue there. Oh. Right, it does look like it's a mask. I can try that. Yeah. Okay, cool. Sometimes you gotta look at the book pictures too, I guess. The mask is an eerie item that can be worn. The sketch shows a priest wearing the mask with their back to us, right? Using the index, we can find a sketch of Holgar, to whom the mask bears a striking resemblance. Oh, gotcha. Gemstone is Vivianite, a stone of death. Okay, there are lots of hints in there that I didn't pick up on. Good to know. Nice, okay. Inside was the reason they had toiled so hard, a small black casket, a very valuable small black casket. They knew enough not to open it, but perhaps too little to fully understand the danger it posed. Stairs. Up the stairs, left, and then left again. Second on the right is where I spend each night. Okay, another item. Obviously that's going to be in the castle. Let's see. Up the stairs. That goes down, so up the stairs. Left, then left again. Here? No. Maybe it's not that stairs. Second on the right is where I spend each night. Up the stairs. It could be here. Because there's stairs here that go up here, I believe. And then we can go left and left again, and second on the right would be this one. Not sure though. Could be these stairs as well. No, that doesn't make sense. This wouldn't make sense either. Yeah, because that would just end up there. It could be this one? Yeah, great. Just a process of elimination. The bedroom looks like it hasn't been used for some time. A thin layer of dust coats the furnishings and cobwebs decorate every corner. Pulling back the thin curtains lets some light in, but more importantly, they reveal a macabre item that has been hiding on the windowsill all this time. Ooh, fingers. Fingers. Okay, I think... Is there any way to save? I guess it saves automatically. You're back. This is where I'm gonna call it for the night, New. Thank you for coming back, though. But yeah, no, this is fun. I'm running out of energy quickly, but I'm glad I was able to stream for a couple of hours at least. This is just as fun as the first game. I really enjoy the kind of... I like that there's a hit system as well, but I like the light puzzle solving and logic puzzles for this game. It's really fun, and it's very charming. I like that it's raining basically every day in the game, so it's very cozy. But yeah, this will be our alternate game between this and Brock. So we'll be doing lots of thinking games, which I don't know, maybe that's not a good idea for my current state, but that's fine. I had a lot of fun.